Hello, this is Miss Candy from TPOT Media. Welcome to Dark XoDus.
The Prophet of Thought series. Open your mind. The Prophet of Thought series. Open your mind. The Prophet of Thought series.
What's good, folks? We are back for another episode of the Prophet of Thought series right here on the old TPOT YouTube page. I know we starting kind of late, but you know, shit was happening. You know, a lot was going on, y'all. So, you know, what's good, WOTP? What's going on? How are you, lady? Yeah, I figured I'd come up on here, you know, and try to put some of my green screen on display for y'all. Yeah, tonight we will be talking about other
The Prophet of Thought series.
folks' coins. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Teach, I don't know if Teach gonna show up tonight or not. She feeling a little under the weather, so we're gonna see how the night progresses, and she might call in. Oh yeah, and by the way, y'all, hey, what's good? Simply Deep. By the way, the phone lines are open tonight, y'all. I actually got my phone line stuff hooked up, you know, because I'm trying to bring y'all some good content. So I'm trying to step my game up just for y'all, you know. Phone lines are up. I probably should have put that up on here too, but I didn't. I'll put it in the chat later as people start to file in. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this tonight, y'all, is pretty simple. I mean, you've heard my man Valdez talk about this. You've heard Brother Samuels talk about this. I mean, you've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about this. I don't know what it is with us, man. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like we always focus on other people's money, man. Other people's dough. Other people's shit in general. Like, I don't know why we are like that. I mean, just take, for instance, the platform that we on right now, YouTube, right? Now, y'all know that, people, they ask for donations. I mean, I'm one of those people at the end of my videos, I ask for donations and I get a few donations. And I don't think that it's anyone's, I don't think that it should be anyone's concern about what kind of money someone else is getting, especially if you're not one of the people contributing any money. I mean, if you're a person that's donating to a cause, then you are allowed to have some type of reservations or some type of concerns of what the people are doing with the money, right? Because you're one of the people who's contributing the money. But if you're a person that's not contributing to this person's cause, why in the hell would you be worried about what kind of money this person is getting? I mean, that's what I don't understand. And not only that, if you were to go on any of the YouTube channels, or go to any Google it and pull up donators or people asking for money, you will see so many people up there who are always talking about how, people are asking for money, this, that, and the other thing. And I don't get it, because why would you be concerned about other people's coin? And the reason why I wanted to talk about this tonight, because in the business that I have, outside of YouTube, I have a little bit of competition, out, where I live at. All of you know I broadcast from North Carolina. And in North Carolina, I have a little bit of competition, in my business. I have a little bit of comp. And I've had people come to me and basically tell me that other people are asking, what I'm charging, how much money I'm making, and all this kind of stuff. They are concerned with the coin that I take in for some reason. Now, mind you, these aren't people who come and patronize me or patronize my business, but they're concerned about how much coin is coming into my business, And like I said, if you're so concerned with what someone's making, if you got a problem with what someone's making, don't you think it would be better? Don't you think it would be better to try to go and, if not make an equal amount of money that they're making, try to make more, as opposed to, pocket watching them and, financially cock blocking them? I mean, you got people who will try to keep you from making money. I mean, you literally got people on YouTube right now who are saying, don't give to this one, don't give to that one. Like, why would you even care what someone else does with their money? Why would you care? Why would you care what someone else does with their damn coin? I mean, I don't get it. And y'all know it's mostly black folks. It's always the black folks who are always concerned about someone else's business, someone else's money, someone else's something. It's always black folks, man, all the time. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, with all the things that we as a people should be concerned with, I don't think other people's money is one of them. I really don't. I mean, regardless of what you may think about a person, regardless of what type of disagreements you have with a person, regardless of what you think a person does for their money, I don't think anybody should be taking time out of their life to concern themselves with someone else's cash, with someone else's coin. I mean, I just don't. And y'all know me. Y'all know what we do here. I don't usually, I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I don't usually jump on the bandwagon and talk about stuff that other people are talking about. I usually try to, steer away from that, and I try to talk about stuff that people aren't talking about. But I mean, the shit has affected me, and not on YouTube. It's not affecting me on YouTube because I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. All right. My donations, I get some donations from some of my folks, and all of y'all know who y'all are. So I don't have to mention y'all names. Y'all know who y'all are who contribute to me. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but it has been affecting me in my business that I have, that I run, that I own. It has been affecting me there. I don't know why people are so concerned with other folks' coin. I don't know. I don't know if it's a jealousy thing. I don't know if it's envy. I don't know if they just want to pocket cock block, if you will. I don't know. But there's a lot of that going on, man. And there's definitely a lot of it going on YouTube. I happen to be perusing down through some of the YouTube stuff today. And I was like, just looking at different people talking about, I'm not going to say anybody's names, but I saw many, many, many different videos where people were just talking about other people's money. Why are you giving this person money? This person's always begging for money. This person's always soliciting donations. This person's always doing this. This person's always doing that. Why are you giving this person money? Why are you doing this? I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, at what point we as black people, when do we start to focus on some shit that's important? When do we start to focus on shit that's going on in our lives? When do we start to focus on shit that's more relevant to our lives, as opposed to always focusing on shit that's pertaining to other people's lives? Always focusing on shit that the more we focus on it, the less time we have to focus on our own shit. It's not like if I was to focus on someone else's money, what good would that be doing me? I mean, how would that benefit me? It definitely wouldn't benefit me financially. I mean, I'm not going to benefit financially by thinking about someone else's financial status. I'm not going to benefit financially by being concerned with someone else's money. I'm not going to gain any financial wealth by pocket watching or pocket cock blocking somebody. I'm just not. So all the time that we waste, worrying about other folks' coin, we could be taking that time and investing that time in trying to build our own coin. Hey, what's good, Brother Theron? I mean, we could be investing that time trying to build up our own coin. And it seems like a lot of the people, this is what I think it is. This is what I think it comes down to be honest. I think that a lot of people who are concerned with other folks' coin, I don't think it's just the fact that these people may be receiving more money than these other folks. I don't think that it's so much of jealousy for these other folks. You know what I really think it is? I really think it got to do with one person being not just I don't want to say jealous, but I think, oh, what's good, Brother Valdez? Brother Valdez in the house, y'all. I don't think that is just jealousy. It's probably some jealousy, but I think that people often, it's not so much of the money. I think people want to be in the position that the other person is in. Okay? Because guess what? If they were in that position, they would be receiving that money. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They would be receiving that money. It's almost like people say, don't support him, support me. Don't give to her, give to me. I mean, and it's actually kind of immature And it's kind of effeminate too, because as men, when you got men doing that, I mean, females doing that is one thing, because females have a tendency to be jealous and all that kind of shit. But what the hell, man? Did my shit go down? I don't have any advice. I don't have any answers for the pocket cock blocking. I really don't. I wish I did. Because, see, that shit's starting to affect me and my business, like I was telling y'all earlier. I mean, that's what made me want to talk about this shit. I mean, forget the shit that's going on YouTube right now, because it's a lot of pocket cock blocking on YouTube right now. Brother Artisan, what's good? It's a lot of pocket watching on YouTube right now. Okay? I can't say that shit enough. And at some point, man, we got to get to the point, man, especially as men, man. We got to stop doing this shit, man. We have to stop doing this shit. I don't know why I don't know why we can't just work our own side of the block. All right? I know when I see brothers making money, you know what that shit inspires me to do? That shit inspires me to make money. It don't inspire me to get on YouTube and say, hey, don't give this brother any money. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, that's your answer. That's your answer when you see a brother making some coin. Your automatic reflex is to say, "Hey, y'all giving him too much money. Stop giving it to him." I mean, come on, man. Come on. You gotta have a better comeback than that, man. When a brother's making money, If anything, you should be shutting the hell up and maybe watching this brother, okay? And stealing some of his ideas. I mean, I have more respect for you. I would have more respect for you if you did that. If you watch the brother who's doing something. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, and I got some of the brothers up in here. They know. I watch their shit, boy. I watch their shit. And let me tell you something. That shit causes me to make my shit better. You know what I'm saying? It causes me to make my shit better. Because Brother Valdez, he was one person who I always listened to when he said this shit. He said, steel sharpens steel. Y'all hear that? Steel sharpens steel. All right? It's not steel loses pieces of steel to go to another piece of steel. I mean, steel sharpens steel. So if brothers is making money, if brothers is getting fame, if brothers are building and growing, that shit should inspire you to get going. It should inspire you to grow. It should inspire you to get money. It shouldn't inspire you to try to keep them from getting money. All right? What's that? WOTP. If you want to donate to the channel, see, you done just played yourself out, WOTP. So now people know you're not one of my donators. Well, my donators know who they are, so I'm not gonna blow them up. But you have to, if you want to donate, WOTP, you have to go to my page, go to the main page, and if you look over there by our flyer and you look underneath right there underneath Teacher Tanisha's picture, you will see prophetic donations, and you will see donate to TPOT. Either one of those will work. I mean, we have 2 PayPal, so it doesn't matter which one you hit. It doesn't matter. So just go to our main page, hit one of those buttons, and, do what you got to do. Okay, madam. I appreciate it, though. I do. Just expose yourself as not being a donator, though. Well, you will be after tonight, I guess. You will be after tonight. Yeah, so you know what? Let me see if I can change this right here. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Y'all gotta bear with me, because I got new shit going on, and I don't really know how to use the shit all the way. But I'm getting there, y'all. Bam. There we go. Better. That better? Yeah, I know my green screen is a little pixelated. I start to call my boy tonight. I start to call Brother Valdez tonight. Like, yo, man, I can't get the damn pixels out of my damn green screen. And I know it's got something to do. I know it's got something to do with the lighting, y'all. So, the lighting inside of my little makeshift studio that I got is like bad as hell. And I got this I don't know what color these damn walls is, but when we got this house, this is the color of the walls, and my wife likes the color, so I just gotta kind of deal with it, because the place I was gonna make my studio, she took that, turned it into a prayer room. So it's just a long story, y'all. It's just a long story. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying to improve the quality of the streams for y'all. I'm trying to make it nice. I'm trying to bring y'all some better material. I'm trying to bring y'all some more innovative shit, Plus, everybody's doing the green screen now, so I figure I might as well go ahead and, get some green screen shit going too. Yeah. So because like I said, I have been getting some donations. So I've been able to kind of upgrade, the stuff a little bit, because whatever money y'all send me, I actually put it into the stuff, headphones, microphones, computers and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, what's up, Sheep Stay Sleep TV? What's good, brother? What's going on, my man? Yeah, so, I'm just trying to bring y'all some better material. Y'all see I told you I still got the little pixels. Got the little pixels in my green screen, but, I'm working on it. I think it's got something to do with the lighting. I got to get me like a softbox or something like that, because the lighting inside the room, like I said, where I broadcast is ain't the greatest. So I got to get me like a softbox, but, it's all good. It's all good. But, yeah. Now back to what I was talking about. Other folks' coin. Now, if I'll give y'all a case in point. For instance, I was just talking to WOTP just now, right? And they was like, they want to donate to the channel, but they couldn't find the donation button, right? Right? Silent Thriller, what's good? She said she couldn't find the donation button, right? Now, if someone was to come in and say, oh, don't give X that donation, guess what that is, man? That's pocket cock blocking is what that is. All right? That's pocket cock blocking is what it is. Now, what would make a person say that? I don't know. I don't know what would make a person say that. But like I said, if you was to go on YouTube right now, all right? If you was to go on YouTube right now, I guarantee you, if you punch in donations to people's channels, about 30 damn videos would come up where people's videos are titled begging YouTubers, YouTubers who are asking for donations, and which I don't understand why. If you are a person that isn't donating to someone's channel, why in the hell do you care about what kind of coin they're taking in? You're worried about other folks' coin. You're worrying about money. You're worrying about money that a person makes on their own and decides to do something with it. Like I could take money right now, right? Right? Oh, it probably ain't gonna show up. These few little dollars that I got in my pocket, right? Right? I could take this money, right? Say I wanted to take it and burn it, right? Now you can look at that and say, oh, that's stupid, X. God, X, that's stupid. But you can't tell me what to do with my money. You cannot. No matter how awful you think it is, me burning it, no matter how much it's against your beliefs to burn it or whatever, you cannot tell me what to do with my money. And believe it or not, all right, believe it or not, and I don't just say this because I'm on YouTube, all right? I'm saying this because they are brothers, all right? And I'm cool with a lot of brothers, all right? I have alliances with a lot of brothers on YouTube. And let me tell you something. Some of these brothers on YouTube, they put in a lot of damn work, okay? The graphics, the time. I know, all right? And I'm not even as serious as a YouTuber as most of the brothers that I know. I know what it takes to do this shit. I know what it takes to make these videos and, you know, get these green screen programs and freaking software and updating the software and buying the licenses for the software. And I mean, just buying freaking graphic cards. And man, I know what it takes. I do. Because I'm invested in some of this stuff, and I'm not even nowhere near heavily invested in the stuff as some of these other brothers. So it is like a job. It is like a job. I'm telling you, for brothers, it is a job. It's a job because they're doing the work. Maybe y'all didn't understand what I said. Maybe you didn't hear what I said, so I'm going to say it again. It's a job because they're putting in the work. Now, some of you may not believe that. Some of you may think, oh, that's BS, X. This ain't no job. See, me, I would never say that. Because, see, if someone says that's their job, who are you to tell them that it's not? If someone says, this is how I make my money, who are you to tell them that it's not? And that's another thing we do, man, as people. We always want to try to tell other people who they are, what they have, and what they're capable of, instead of listening to somebody tell us who they are. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't know why we're always distraction. Hold on, y'all. This is probably Teach right now. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Oh, actually, that's wifey. Hold on, y'all. Wifey's calling me. Hold on, y'all. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second. Here, I'll even give you one bet. I give y'all something to look at. Because I must correspond with the missus for a few moments. There you go. Y'all can look at that. Be right back, folks. Let's see what's going on with wifey.
your mind. The Prophet of Thought series. Open your mind.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Yeah. I was talking about other folks' money. And this is the last time I'm going to be talking about other folks' money. And the only reason why I'm talking about other folks' money, because there's a lot of people talking about other folks' money. And at some point, we got to stop doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We have to stop doing this shit, y'all. I mean, we have to stop making it so other folks can't make no money. We have to stop doing shit that's going to cause people not to make money. We also have to stop pocket watching. We have to stop financial cock blocking. And we have to stop discouraging people from making money. Because the last thing we need, especially as black men, the last thing we need is to be trying to keep another black man from making money. I don't understand how that can make any damn sense to any black man, whether it's on YouTube or out in the workplace or any damn thing else. I mean, one thing you're not supposed to do is knock another man's hustle. All right. I got a saying where you never get in the way of a working man. You know, if I'm out, because I'm a working man myself, if I'm out somewhere and I see a carpenter, if I see an asphalt guy, if I see a cement guy, if I see a guy that's pressure washing the sidewalk, you know, one thing I don't do is I don't get in his damn way. If anything, I go out of my way to get out of his way. Did y'all hear what I just said? I go out of my way to get out of his way. All right? Even if he tell me it's okay, my first response is, you're never getting in the way of a working man. And that's the same way it should be on these damn YouTube streets. Now, I realize these YouTube streets are rough. Yeah, they rough. But one thing we cannot do, man, on these YouTube streets is knock another man's hustle. That we have to stop doing. Now, I know nobody who listens to me does that, because see, all the people that listen to me are smart. All my subscribers are smart, so they're not going to do anything stupid, and that's just stupid. You know, all my subscribers are very intelligent. They're thinking people. They're people who are understanding. They're people who are about their business. They're people who are about their money. So I know that it's not anybody who listens to me, but I'm pretty sure that there's people that listen to me that have went through the exact same shit that I'm talking about. I know they have. And I know they've sat back and they wondered, damn, why is this person trying to keep me from getting money? Even if you don't like the way this person gets their money, you may not like the way they get their money. You may not like their style. You may not like what they do. You may not even like the way they ask for money. But what the hell does any of that have to do with you, though? It's not like the money they get, you eat off of. You know, how's that saying go? What I eat don't make you shit. It's the same thing with the brother's money. I mean, whatever money he getting, you can't spend it, and vice versa. Whatever money that you getting, he cannot spend it. So I think that people should be more focused on their own stuff, focus on their own life, focus on their own situation, focus on their own money. Trust me, it's better. because we can't continue to live in a world, man. We can't continue to live in a world where not only are we always concerned about other people's lives, other people's situations, where we just concerned about other folks' money, man. I mean, we have to stop doing this shit, man. We have to stop doing it. I mean, at the very least, if you got a problem with how a brother get money, just don't say anything. That's another thing that we kind of we've lost as a people. We've lost the ability to be silent. We've lost the ability to just shut our damn mouths. All right? They say that silence is the greatest point of valor at times. And we as men, some of us have lost our damn valor. I don't know if it's because a lot of us was raised by single mamas, or we think effeminate, or we just got this effeminate, envious jealousy. I don't know what the hell we got going on, but we've lost our valor, man. And I say again, man, we've lost the code. And you often hear brothers talk about this, man, where we used to have a code, man, how we dealt as brothers, man. We used to have a code. We really did, man. And now we don't. Now we don't, man. We just do whatever, man. There is no damn code amongst men, man. There's no honor amongst men. We have resulted to this individualistic, self-serving, self-righteous, conceited mind frame. And who does that sound like? That damn sure don't sound like people who carry a penis, who own a penis, do it. Does it? But somehow, some way, owners of penises find themselves acting like owners of vaginas. And I say again, I mean, men, we put in the work, man. Everyone who knows me knows what I do, okay? I'm a blue-collar guy, all right? I've been a blue-collar guy most of my life. I was raised by a blue-collar guy. I work with my hands. These things make me money, y'all. I know they ugly, but trust me, these things make me decent money, all right? And if someone was to come to my garage and tell me, X, you're no power mechanic. X, that's not a real job. I would look at them so crazy. Well, actually, what I would probably do is kick them the hell out of my shop and sick my damn dog on them. But before I did those things, I would look at them really crazy, because I would be like, how the hell are you going to tell me what I do is not a real job? Like, who the hell are you to tell me what I do is not a real job? If I tell you that this is how I make my living, this is a job. I don't give a damn if I'm telling you that I sell pine needles. I don't care if I tell you I sell pebbles on the beach. If I tell you I make my living doing that, that is my damn job, regardless of what you're saying. So I totally disagree with the assertion of one person telling another person that what they do is not work, what they do is not a job, what they do is not whatever. I mean, I totally disagree with that assertion, because you wouldn't want me to come down to your damn job and tell you that this ain't a real job, right? Just like I wouldn't want nobody to walk into my damn shop and tell me that this ain't a real job. All right? So we need to get off of that shit too. We need to get off of these fucking ideals that we can dictate to other people what they supposed to be, okay? That we can dictate to people what is their living and what isn't. That we can dictate to people how they should go about making their own damn money. The only person you could dictate to about making money is your damn self. I'm gonna tell y'all this saying that I stole from a brother Universal Jones. I don't know if he watching, but he says that we are always, I told you, brother, I was gonna steal this line from you. He said we are always looking out the window instead of looking in the mirror. Let me say that again. Always looking out the damn window instead of looking in the mirror. But you know, us black folks, we don't like mental mirrors anyway. We don't like mental mirrors, man. We don't. Because as long as we looking at somebody else and focusing on somebody else, you know who that keeps you from focusing on? You. If I'm focused on what y'all are doing, the money y'all are making, guess what that keeps me from doing? Focusing on my own money. Focusing on what I'm doing. Focusing on what I'm making. That's what that does. And these things are just a distraction, man. It's a distraction for you. And guess what? It's a distraction for them too. It's a distraction for them too. Shit. You distracting your damn self if you spending all your damn time worrying about somebody else's coin. Shit, when you could be worrying about your own shit. Straight jacking. I mean, at what point, man? At what point do we stop this nonsense, man? And I'm starting to believe that we never going to stop this nonsense. We're never going to stop it, man. There's always going to be people out there trying to detract from what you're trying to do. It's always going to be people out there doing that, man. It's always going to be people out there trying to keep you from making money. It's always going to be people out there trying to knock your damn hustle. Because like I said, we don't have a code anymore. And I think that code is eroding more and more. That code is eroding like sand off of a beach, you know? Every time those waves come in, more and more damn sand gets eroded down into the ocean, down into the bay. It's the same thing with the code of men, man. As time goes on, more and more of that code gets eroded. Pretty soon there won't be no shoreline. Pretty soon there won't be no code line left. Nowhere. Especially now with all what's going on, man. I mean, take a look at what's going on television right now, and entertainment, and in sports, politics. Men got it rough. Not that I'm complaining, because see, men, we're going to do what we got to do to get through this. But men have it rough, boy. Especially now with this Me Too thing going on. What men need to be doing right now is focusing on doing whatever they can to keep from some broad telling them, hey, you touched me last year, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. Yeah. And not that I don't want to get off the subject too much, but this is serious, brothers. I mean, this is serious. You even have to watch the women you deal with right now. Okay? I'll say that again. Your girl can turn around and have you all jacked up 10 days from now, 10 months from now, 10 years from now. Some girl that you used to deal with 10 years ago can come back and say, oh, he did this to me. He did that to me. So I believe us as men, I think we have a little more stuff to be worrying about than what some other brother is doing to get his money. Or better yet, people who are giving him money, people who are handing him checks, people who are donating to his channel, people who are paying him for a service. I think we as men, we got a little more pressing issues to be focusing on than somebody else's money. Just a suggestion. I don't know. Maybe y'all brothers think different. Maybe y'all think different. I don't know. But probably be a good idea to be not just watching your back. You better be watching your front. Yeah, you better be watching your front because it's going down lately. I know me. I've been Brother Universal Jones, what's good, man? You know I already used your line tonight. I did give you a shout out though. I told everybody that I stole it from you though. What's good with you, brother? Yeah, so I think we as men, we have a lot of shit to be thinking about. You know, the other day, man, I was actually sitting back. It's gotten so bad that I was actually thinking back, man. I was thinking back to times, you know, before I met my wife, you know, before I met, you know, my kid's mother. You know, I was actually thinking back to, you know, chicks that I knew, you know, back when I was a single man living by myself, you know, because I used to have a condo, me and my brother, and I was thinking about, you know, women that came in and out of there, you know, was there anybody there who's kind of shaky or suspect who might could come back and say, oh, X did this. I was actually sitting down thinking about that shit, y'all, because it's so crazy now, you know, because something that you thought, you know, something that you thought might have been consensual or whatever case may be. I mean, you know, that shit can roll back on you, man. You know, that shit can roll. You might have pushed that ball up the top of the hill and let it sit there, and now that shit roll back down over you, boy. So I'm telling you, brothers, do some thinking, do some deep thinking. I know I did. I actually sat down the other day, boy, and I was like, man, I know I was messing with this one back in, you know, 95. And I was, you know, I mean, just, you know, thinking about, you know, hopefully I didn't do no bullshit, you know, that I thought, you know, was on the up and up. And this person come back and be like, yo, this brother, he touched me, you know, he squeezed my ass, you know, he did whatever. You know, I mean, it could happen. I'm telling you. So, brothers, you need to be taking inventory of what's been going on with you for the past shit. They coming out of the woodworks from like 10, 20 years ago. So you got to go way, way back. I mean, any suspect material, boy, you might have to reassess. You might have to reassess. That's why I say the last thing we need to be worrying about is other folks' coin. All right? Other folks' coin. We don't need to be worrying about that, y'all. All right? We need to be, and as men, man, we need to be sticking together, man. I mean, you know, I don't want to sound too sappy, and I don't want to, you know, regurgitate things that you've heard from other brothers and on other platforms, but I mean, as men, man, we got to learn to stick together, man. I mean, sometimes I know we as men, we like them damn rams out there, man, on the mountain. You know, every now and then, you know, we gotta knock heads. You know, every now and then we knock heads. All right. But at the end of the day, man, those rams, and one ram defeats another ram, guess what? At the end of the day, they both are still rams. They still rams. Now, one ram may have access to the harem of rams, and the other one has to go into the woods and whack off, but he's still a ram. If y'all can understand what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the ram that has been defeated is still a ram. So at the end of the day, man, even if we happen to bump heads, brothers, at the end of the day, man, we all men. At least we supposed to be. Chaw to the will is in the house. What's up, lady? At the end of the day, man, we still are men. And I mean, God damn it, if we conducted ourselves, man, more like men, don't you think that there would be not just more of a code between us, not just more of a sense of honor between us, a sense of respect between us. Man, if we stuck together as men instead of freaking pocket cock blocking other folks' coin, other people would have to respect us too. We'd get more respect. We would get more respect from women if we stuck together more as men, especially black men, because y'all know we the most ostracized and marginalized people on this damn planet, you know, about 6 days out the week. All right? Y'all know that. So we as black men, if we was to stick together and not only support each other, but keep the animus, keep the problems, keep the friction between us at a minimum, we would get more respect. Why? Because we would be more respectable. We'd be more respectable. We just would. Because people would look at us and be like, one thing about them brothers, man, the brothers got a code that they operate under. Regardless of anything else, them brothers got a code that they operate under. That's what people would say about us. Shit, that's what our women would say about us. But see, we don't have that. Why? Because we're too busy worrying about other people's damn money. We too worried about how much money this brother's getting. We worried about how much money somebody giving him. We worried about how much he get paid. We worried about how much he make an hour. We worried about what his bank account look like, what he can afford. As opposed to, let me tell you something. And I spoke about this earlier. When I see people doing something and I see that they're successful at it, you know the first thing that comes to my mind? Not, man, I wonder how much money he making. Man, I wonder how many donations he's getting. Man, I wonder what his bank account look like. You know what my first thought is? My first thought is to get a piece of this, get one of these, and start doing this. That's my first thought. I'm straight jacking. That's my first thought. If I see somebody doing something that they are successful at and they're doing a good job of it, the first thing I think about doing is taking notes. Because guess what? I can take what he does and maybe I can add something to it, take something away from it, do it a little differently. I mean, that's my thing. And I'm not ashamed to let brothers know that shit, man. I watch brother shit and I take ideas from you, and God damn it, I look at your stuff and I take notes on how your shit look, and straight jacking. I am not lying. And everyone who knows me knows that. Especially because like I said, I know quite a few brothers who do this YouTube thing and they do good shit. So you damn skippy, I'm going to be taking notes on their shit. Why wouldn't I? My father told me a long time ago, man. He used to say, this is what my old man used to say, man. My old man used to say, son, if you want to have money, if you want to be rich, he said, just watch poor people. He said, watch what poor people do. He said, and don't do it. He said, watch people with money. He said, watch people that's successful and do what you see them doing. You understand? So the first thought that comes to a person's mind when they see someone doing something great, when they see a person doing something magnificent, something successful, something that has money involved, the first damn thought should be to take notes.